Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my Let's Play of Feed the Beast. And I have decided that I'm going to do the Unleashed pack. They're still sort of having troubles with the DW20 pack, so I'm afraid whether it has nice texture packs to go with it or not, we just can't be just sitting around hoping we don't have to rebuild the house. So, I have done a fair bit of work here to spruce up our current house. I've got a farm started. We have berries, so these are, I think, mulberries, and then of course some rubber trees. This one I've just put in because the last one didn't have any nodes, so just take my pork chop and smack all the leaves off. Alright, this one can stay. It actually does have a node, so not bad. It's actually pretty good to get right down to it because, yeah, out of the 5 I planted, only 1 ended up not having a node. That's not bad. So as you can see, we got some pumpkins, some cotton, some barley, some wheat. Got a little cow farm going on. And I collected a couple of what I thought were the weirder looking trees and threw those up here. So this will aid when I put my bees in. So, and these are raspberries, but I've just put them down, so they haven't done anything yet. But these will give you fruit, and it is edible. I would imagine if you have a canner, you can can it. So, oopsie. All I've basically done in the basement here is decided that it was way too claustrophobic having only bare headroom, so I took the floor out and we're down to sand. Over here, these are our coal coke ovens, which are still pumping away, and I've just added a basic redstone engine lever, some waterproof piping, and now I can empty my creosote when needed. How we doing here? Just simply by flicking those and letting them start up, and it will suck the creosote out and distribute it evenly in the tanks. Same goes for the other side. Don't really need to do that right now, as there's only about a half a stack of coal that's gone through since the last time I cleared it out. What else we got going on? Well, we have I have some cactuses planted in my little cactus farm. I also planted these guys. Now, although they don't grow, oddly enough, when it rains, they do produce the fruit. So I think what I need to do is sort of self-stack them. I did with a couple just ornamental. Same thing with these, oh, what the heck are they called? Ouch. Can't remember the name of those plants. But yeah, if you use your shears, then you can take them with you. If you just whack them, then of course you'll get blaze powder off of them. But these sequoia cactus, anytime it rains, they have a chance of popping this fruit out. So, and I'm not sure if maybe it's the fruit you need to plant to regrow them, but I just built these ones, stacked sequoia blocks, and sure enough, first time it rained. These are bluebell plants, but I'm not sure what they do, but I thought they were pretty. So, this is me dog. Hello, dog. The good dog. Oh, woof yourself. Inside, well, as you can see, put up the basic machines. You've seen these built 100 times, I'm sure. We get pulverizers, powered furnaces. I'm using conductive pipes with hobbyist steam engines, a couple of aqueous accumulators in the water to provide the steam. And basically, at this point, 2 of these motors will run these 4 machines. We will be setting these sort of things up and moving them quite often, so if you haven't seen them built, fear not, I will be making more. Now, if we go up on top of my smeltery, you'll see what else I've done. So this was the roof of the house. It still is. That section there is still not covered over. A little fancy archway just for some lights. We get down to this corner, we have a whoa, fall to your death door. But we also, and I haven't really done anything with this yet, but yeah, some of this clear glass kind of freaky, eh? Just to get an idea what's going on. I haven't really decided where I'm going with this. I think I'm just going to extend it out into the next biome, just for something to do. And down this way will take us to the 2 extra rooms that I built. Probably maybe a Mistcraft and a Thumbcraft or something like this. So we have this, the purple room, which is badly in need of some light. Wow. So let's just do that, shall we? I think this is first time I've been up here in the dark, so there we go. And down to the other end. Could use a little bit of light in these hallways. There we go. Just a bit. Nothing can actually get in here, but it can spawn in here, so. And here's our green room. Pretty much identical to the purple room. Again, just try and light it up a little bit. There we go. And then back down to the entrance. Currently there is only the one way up and down, so. There we go. And back down we go. Ta-da! Now, today, other than the little tour, what I wanted to do is show something they've changed a little bit. Now, the Tinker's Construct, which is a mod, I really like that particular mod pack. Now, this is where we were building tools, right? You have your tool station, and say you wanted to build a pickaxe, which I actually do because I just busted my pickaxe. So we're going to build a pickaxe. Now, what you would have done before is you would have gone here and you would have taken your stencil and for a pickaxe head and gone over to your little table here and, oops, not put a torch there, but perhaps put this here. Okay. Well, you can still put that there. Thing is, it is not actually going to do anything. What you do with these wooden stencils now is you take those and some other material. Now, you cannot use metals, and that's what's changed. Now, that still shows an ingot, but you can't actually use metal. You can, however, use stone. And if you put stone in there, you'll get a pickaxe head. Okay? Now, you have to do that with basically all of your patterns. Use some other material, non-metallic, to get this, a base pattern. Okay? Now, if you want an iron pickaxe, alright, you need an iron pickaxe head. As you can see, I've already done a lot of these things. And we're going to need a binding, stone binding. These colored ones I actually got out of a villager's chest, so we'll show you that. Some iron ingots. And we're going to need blocks of alumibras. So, because what you need to do is we need to get some of this alumibras into our smelter. Okay. Now this time I'm using entire blocks just because I had a bunch in there for testing and then dumped it out. So we'll melt those up and see where it goes. And then we're going to take our parts and simply place them in there. Wait for our aluminum to melt, because this is how you get the actual usable patterns. So, there we go. We now have alumibras. Another thing they've added is if you mouse over what's in there, it tells you how many ingots worth of what material is in your smeltery. Very, very cool. So now that we've laid the bit of stone, that's all it is, just the stone pickaxe head we made. We do this. Ta-da. And we get not only that, but we also get our pattern. Okay. Now this is what's important. Now we have a pickaxe head cast. And we're going to do the same thing with this. So we can get a tool rod cast, let it cool, pick up our tool rod, and this. And again, to pour, all you do is right click on your spout. There we go. Now we actually have the components to build a pickaxe. So I actually already have some of these patterns built, so that's okay. For demonstration purposes, actually I'm going to leave these in here so that we can actually build one. Go back here, put that in there. So, what else? Well, I guess while we're here, we might as well build some of the other components. Now, we don't need the stone pieces, we've used them. But we might as well build some patterns rather than just dump out what we have. So, an axe head we'll definitely need, a shovel head for sure. Pickaxe head we've got. Broad axe head, why not? Tough rods I'm not going to worry about. Yeah, we might as well get the hand guards and the crosses as well. And just make a bunch of patterns, shall we? So, let's throw the chisel one. Throw the stone sword blade. Throw the knife blade. Get some more ready. And basically you just do this with anything that you're going to want to make a pattern out of. Nicely lying, and once you do have these metal stencils, you don't need to do this again. And we just continue to do this until all the patterns we have been used. Okay, so shovel head, well, the axe head we already have. Wide guard, broad axe head, stone shovel head. Okay, we still need to do that. Crossbars we have, sword blade we have, hand guard. That's the other one we need, and the knife blade we have. So we've only got a couple left here. Wide hand guard we have, broad axe head and axe head. So, put that shovel head down. Put our cross piece in. And the stone hand guard. Alright, now that we've finished that, you have a couple of choices. We can clear all of these out. Alright. And there's all our patterns that we're going to sort of have an immediate use for. Now, the thing that I want to do here is take the ingot one. Just clear all of these out. And, well, let's see how much is left. Now, if there's 9 or better, there's 14. So, first thing we're going to do is cast a block. I'm going to throw my ingot over there, my ingot mold. Because casting a block will take 9 ingots. There we go. Let it cool. Boom. Throw it in here. Ready to go for the next time. Now, a thing with these metal stencils, if you make a blank one, you can remelt it. I've tried remelting ones that have already been used. It doesn't work. So, I think you're pretty much stuck with it if you make doubles. So now we're going to take the last 5 ingots, or the last 5 ingots worth, and make them into ingots. There we go. Perfect. Now we can put ingots away, and we can put the cast away. So, then you can use these to actually put metal in, right? So you would put an appropriate metal. Say iron. And if we were going to build an iron tool rod, let's say an iron cross piece and the head. So let's come over here, throw the cross piece down, and we gotta wait for this iron to melt. The other new item, now we had this part builder, that's not the one I want. There we go, the tool station. Okay, and you could assemble your tools here and then you could upgrade them. Well, now there's a new tool station. It has all of our usual tools, but it also includes things like cleavers, hammers, lumber axe, a scythe, rapiers, etc., etc. So it has, including right up to bows. And we will get into the specific tools at another time. But for now, suffice to say, I just want to demonstrate this process. There we go. And last but not least, there we go. By the way, it's cheaper on materials. See, that costs a half an iron ingot for the crossbeam. It costs a half an iron ingot for the rest, and only 1 for the pickaxe head. So 2 as opposed to 3 to build an iron pickaxe. Now, pickaxe. 1, 2, 3. There we go. A straight iron pickaxe. Okay. And of course, at no cost, you can name it. Right. Here we go. And it will forever be known as Spec Pick Reinforced 1. So there you have it. That's some of the new changes. That's the way it goes. As I say, I'll show you the new modifications and we'll get into bows and all of the other new things that come along with that in the next episode. But I think for now, we've done pretty much what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you what we've got laid out, what pack we're going with, and how far along we are. But there are a bunch of mods. I want to get into the new Force mod, Dartcraft I believe it's called, and a few of the others that just haven't been around. Until then though, well, take care of each other. This has been Species 7. Ciao for now.